Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's production of Frankenstein. It has been a long and difficult road to get here, but we are so excited to present this show to you live, and we are so thankful that you have come to support our students and live theater. There are just a few announcements before we begin the show. To start off, we forgot to put in the program a thank you to cast member Robert Gibson for writing the original music for the wedding song for this production. Excellent work, Robert. We also failed to mention our wonderful seamstress, Miss Lori Briscoe, who was responsible for building almost all of the costumes that you see tonight, as well as creating our delicious cookies that we enjoy at intermission. And speaking of cookies, we know that you received your snacks when you arrived, and we ask that you please only eat those at intermission, and please only eat them in the lobby, or we would prefer if you ate outdoors. Please keep your masks on at all times unless you are actively eating, and please do your very best to maintain a 6-foot distance between you and patrons outside of your group. Because of regulations, we ask at the conclusion of the performance that you please empty the theater and wait for your students.
Ugh. No. Keep away. Do as I say.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Wanna come with me? I've got wine. We can drink. Come closer. What's your name? I'm Gretel. What are you doing? Give us a kiss at least. I'm not gonna scream. Okay, sir? I'm just gonna walk away. All right?
Klaus? Klaus, where are you?
Over here. Come and get warm.
I will. What's in the pot?
Nice bit of rabbit. Where'd you get to?
Ingolstadt.
Any luck?
No, they're jittery as hell. The women and children barred indoors. The men go armed with cudgels. What's going on?
Scared of their own shadows they are in Ingolstadt.
Tomorrow, we'll move on. Try and beg for some bread.
This is all right, though. Nice bit of rabbit.
A man needs bread.
I met a woman in Augsburg once. Her husband was a baker. I hung around Augsburg for a very long time.
Nice place, Augsburg.
Very nice place. Welcoming.
Whoa! What's that? What is it?
I don't know.
Piss off! Bugger off! Whoa!
Run! Quick!
But the food!
Leave it, Gustav. Run!
A monster! Piss off! Bugger off! No!
Look at the state of him!
Run!
There it is! Get him!
They'll teach you to scare us!
Eat our supper?
Now piss off, you ugly bastard!
And don't come back!
I'm leaving your food on the table, and here's some milk. Thank you, my dear. You treat me well.
We're going off to work, Mother. We'll be back at nightfall.
And you behave yourself while we're gone. I'll try. Have you managed to clear the top field?
No, it's slow progress.
But we'll win in the end. We'll be fine in a little bit. We'll get faster when we know what we're doing. We'll be farmers. I never thought I'd be a farmer.
Are you ready?
For the cold and the mud. Can't wait. Bye, old woman.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye, Felix. You married a lovely girl.
I know.
Bye!
Agatha, how do you manage to stay so cheerful?
What choice do we have? This is where we've ended up. This is what we have to do. Now, come on.
Agatha, do you know how beautiful you are? I swear I'll love you forever.
You better.
When will you give me a son, beautiful wife?
Come, we've work to do. Take the food if you want it. There's nothing else worth taking. Oh, well, there are my books. At least they left me my books. You have no reason to harm me. I can't see you. I don't fight on either side, so go on, citizen, and take the food. Can't you talk? Maybe you can't. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Look at me. I'm blind. There was a cannonball and I went blind. But my son looks after me now. You take care of them when they're little and they take care of you when you're old. That's just the way it goes. But we fell on hard times when soldiers came through. When people are not oppressed, they're full of brotherly love. But when times are hard, well, you find out who your real friends are, don't you?
Piss off! Bugger off!
I beg your pardon?
Piss off! Bugger off!
Oh, you want some more music? Music is a gift from God. Go on and say it with me. Music.
Music?
See, you pluck the strings like this. Oh, look at the stones. Field's full of them.
I know. I'm sorry, Agatha, but it has to be clear. I can't plow until it's finished.
Oh well, the sooner I start. Hello? Puh?
Puh.
Ah? Ruh?
Ruh.
Ah?
Ah.
Duh?
Duh.
I?
Ay.
Eh.
Eh.
Para?
Hera.
Dice. Paradise. Write it out.
Paradise.
Nice word.
Don't be afraid. This is how I see. Please? My, you've been in many wars. What happened to you? Where are you from? Where are your mother and father?
Paradise.
Felix! Felix!
What is it?
Look! Just look!
But that's...
It's incredible! It's a miracle!
Or magic.
Every stone is gone. Every one.
We can till the soil.
We can sow!
Come on, help me hitch up the plow.
White! 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 White!
Where?
In the air!
That's snow. It's not very interesting. A natural phenomenon no more. Now, please stop leaping about. We have to concentrate.
Snow! Snow!
Sit!
Snow.
We have work to do. Thank you. Today, original sin.
Original sin.
There are two schools of thought. One that says that when we are born, we are imperfect and require the assistance of a higher authority, a deity, to overcome the sin of being born. Now, the other school of thought, to which I subscribe, says that when we are born, we are imperfect and we are pure, and that a babe in arms is untainted by sin, and that evil is the product of social forces, and God has nothing to do with how a man turns out, be it good or be it bad.
My not do bad things.
I know you don't do bad things. You have a good heart. I know that.
Why am I hungry?
Huh?
Why am I hungry? Why no food for me?
I give you half of my food.
Still hungry.
It is a condition of men to be hungry.
Not kings, not emperors.
You're learning fast.
Why am I not a king?
I don't know. Perhaps you are.
Yes, a king is my name.
I don't know.
King what?
You have never told me your name.
Never heard. Not know.
You are a poor lost thing.
Lost thing.
But I've taught you how to speak, how to read. There is hope. But who knows what you may accomplish?
No. Hates me.
Who does?
Men. Women. Child. Dogs.
No, they don't.
They throw stones. Beat me. Everywhere. Everywhere.
Peasants are ignorant people. They don't read like you and I. It is instinct to protect the home, the family. Perhaps they are frightened of you?
Might look bad. Not like Agatha.
Agatha?
Beautiful wife.
Well, Agatha is beautiful, certainly. And Felix is kind. Let me introduce you to them when they come home.
Snow. 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 Snow.
Agatha! Agatha! Look what I found.
And me! Look what I
It
found!
was all chopped and ready for the fire. It was lying at the foot of the field.
These were left by the stove. Beautiful fish. Not a mark on the bird.
Yeah, then how are they caught?
It's a mystery. Who is doing this, Felix?
Somebody wants to help us.
But who? Who would do that? We are strangers here.
Fairy folk.
Fairy folk?
Little people, elves and sprites. Hello, are you there?
Hello? Is anyone watching?
Come out if you are. We'd like to thank you. I don't think they're coming out.
There's no one there, you fool. It's just us, you see. We stick together through thick and thin and never stop loving each other. And magical things happen. The evening grows warmer. Soon it will be spring. There's a cheery thought.
Why?
Well, spring, you know?
Spring makes you happy. Why?
Well, we're still alive.
Why? How long are we meant to be alive for?
Let's turn for home now. It's getting dark.
How can you tell? You have no eyes.
Hear that bird? That's a nightingale. That means it's getting dark.
The bird makes the dark impossible.
No, my friend, no. Don't you remember your Milton? The wakeful nightingale?
The wakeful nightingale. She, all night long, her amorous descant song. Silence was pleased. Now glowed the firmament with living sapphires, till Hesperus, that led that starry host, rode brightest, till the moon, rising in clouded majesty, at length apparent queen, unveiled her peerless light, and o'er the dark her silver mantle threw.
It is night in the Garden of Eden. Do you see the moon?
There it is!
Describe it to me.
Solitary.
That's a good word. Good.
And sad, like me,
Why is it sad?
because it is solitary.
Why are you sad?
Because the more I read, the more I learn, the less I understand. Ideas batter me like hailstones. Questions, but no answers. Who am I? Where do I come from? Do I have a family?
You have us. My son will not turn you away, I promise you. Let me introduce you to him when he comes home.
They will hate me.
No, they won't. It is a simple request, but...
Do not request it again. I have been reading Plutarch, the lives of the emperors.
Oh yes, the founders of ancient Rome. Men who showed that the world could be improved.
I cannot imagine a city. I cannot imagine Rome. The numbers would be too great.
We band together to help one another and to do good.
But then you massacre each other.
Yes, it's inconsistent.
I do not like inconsistent. Why must it be so?
I don't know. When you are older, you will learn...
Lacey! All the time you say that you do not know, but you do know. Why do you grasp everything, deny nothing? Why must I learn it all? It flies to you on the wind. I am the one who stands outside the door. I see inside, but I daren't go in.
What is it exactly that frightens you?
Everything. Everything. Why do you live in a hut? In the woods? Why not a great city?
Because I'm poor.
Why?
Because an army came by and they ransacked my village. And we were driven from the town.
Am I poor?
Yes. But someday you will find someone who will make you the wealthiest man in creation.
Will I?
Yes. A good man deserves it. You are a good man. Someone will love you, whoever you are.
What is love? Awake, my fairest, my espoused, my latest found, heaven's last best gift, my ever new delight. Awake. I ran from a building. It was dark. I was frightened.
Is that all you can remember?
I do not know how to remember.
But you have a memory. You have remembrance.
But how is it done?
I don't know how it's done.
Then how am I doing
I don't
it?
know. You said you ran from a building, and this was in Ingolstadt, but the author of the journal said he was from...
Geneva. Victor Frankenstein, citizen of Geneva.
Frankenstein?
Where is Geneva?
To the south and the west, a many days' ride. Read on.
Preparing a frame for the experiment with all its intricacies of muscles, fibers, and veins. It's a work of great difficulty. Should I attempt the creation of a being like myself, one of simpler organization?
A being like myself. Meaning what? A man? A woman?
Delacey, I see things in my sleep.
Those are called dreams. What did you see?
Someone. Her hair was long and her eyes were...
It was a good dream?
It was pleasing. Is that good?
A good dream doesn't mean it was morally good. Only that it wasn't a bad dream.
There can be bad dreams.
Hello?
Mother!
It's Felix and Agatha. Stay and meet them.
I cannot.
These are good people. They are not like the others. I don't know what you look like, my friend, but I know that there is room in the world for fellowship, room in the world for love. Prejudice can be overcome. Stay. I will speak for you.
We're back!
Finished for today. I'm here. Hold my hand.
I must run.
No, trust me. Stay here. Stay.
They will hate
No,
me.
I promise you. No.
Mother,
This is my friend. He...
Good day, sir.
Ah, what is it?
get away from her, you! Get away! Let her go, you devil!
Stay! Felix!
Leave my mother
No,
be!
no, there's nothing wrong!
Get out! Go!
No, Felix, I should kill him!
You promised! Stop!
Awful beast, are you hurt?
Are you okay? We shan't leave
He
him
was
alone.
hungry! He did me no harm! Have you no compassion?
It was a monster!
No man is a monster! But it wasn't a man! What have I done? Dear God, what have I done?
What do they do when they feel like this? Heroes, Romans. I know. They plot, they scheme, they revenge. I sweep to my revenge. Hello, girl.
Yes, sir?
Don't look at me!
What?
Don't look at me, please. Don't.
Very well, sir.
Where am I?
Near Geneva.
Geneva.
The lake, sir. Can't you see it? It's there.
The lake. How it glistens. I've come a long way. Walking at night. Fish in the streams. Do you fish?
Oh, yes.
What do you catch? What bait do you use?
I should get back to my friends. We're playing.
Guess who I am?
Are you a friend of the family's?
Yes,
Then you're a judge or a minister, perhaps?
I am a judge. Don't turn around!
What?
Don't turn around.
I shan't.
What's your name? girl.
Willa, what's yours, sir?
Willa, you can be my friend, Willa. We can go hiking together. Let's climb those mountains.
Climb Mount Blanc?
Yes!
Great!
Let's go, friend.
No, I'd like to, but I'm not allowed. I'm sorry, Father would be angry.
Forget him. Come with me. Let's climb Mount Blanc.
No, I have to find my father. Let me go! Let me go!
I will release you if you answer my question.
What? What is it?
I seek a man called Frankenstein. Have you heard of him?
That's my name.
You? A Frankenstein?
Oh, you're ugly! Leave me alone!
Victor Frankenstein! He is your father?
No, Victor's my brother!
Where is he? May I speak to him?
No, of course you can't!
We can still be friends, Willa. Everyone has friends. And we can climb Mount Blanc right to the peak after you take me to Victor.
No, you're revolting!
What is he? What does he do?
He's a scholar, a genius.
Was he ever in Ingolstadt?
Yes, he studied there, but he's come home to marry Elizabeth. But he's silly. He never leaves his room. He's missing everything.
You will bring him to me.
No, I shan't.
Come.
No! 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 My father's a magistrate! He'll punish you for this! He'll go to prison! Help! Help!
Ah! Quiet, girl!
Willa! Willa!
This is where you were playing.
Yes, we were hiding. She was coming home. Listen,
Where were you hiding?
down at the boathouse.
You didn't see anything
No, nothing.
and heard nothing?
She was calling out. I thought it was part of the game. Oh, what has happened to her?
Willa! Willa! Divide into teams. You and you come with me.
They are looking. Everyone is looking. You may go home.
But Willa's missing. How long has it been?
Since this afternoon. But you may go home.
I have a duty to help.
Victor, it doesn't help anybody when you become agitated.
She's my sister. Let me join the search. I must.
Very well. Stay. But please, keep close to me.
Why?
Over here. Mister.
It's Willa's blind.
What was she doing here?
We were playing hide and seek.
And you didn't keep her in view?
I was hiding from her. How could I keep her in view?
Where were you?
Well, where were you? Locked in your study, I suppose?
Willow's not my responsibility. She was yours.
And you have responsibility for what exactly?
Enough! The villagers are saying that oh, Clarice.
They say there's a beast in the mountains, sir.
A beast? What kind of beast?
A monster. Was a pine tree. They say it breathes through fire.
They think this thing took Willa.
Well, someone took her. She's not to be found.
No one knows what's up those mountains.
I know what's up those mountains. Snow and ice, and a bit more snow and ice. That's all.
Spread out. Keep looking. She may be nearby.
What do they mean, a monster?
They've seen some kind of animal, presumably.
Yet they didn't say an animal, they said a monster, a creature.
Folktales.
Who exactly saw it?
I don't know. Does it matter?
This is dreadful.
Victor, you don't look too well. I haven't seen you in days. You're always up in your room.
Why do you need to see me?
We're supposed to be getting married.
Oh, so I'm expected to...
Talk to me occasionally, yes.
Well, what if I haven't anything to say? What am I meant to do then?
Monsieur! Over here! By the lake!
What is it?
An open boat. Drifting against the current.
That's impossible. Against the wind. Is someone pulling it?
Is anyone aboard?
No, no one.
Haul it in.
Willa?
Is it the child?
Oh, please, no.
She's dead, Father.
Is it her?
Angels in heaven, little Willa. Have mercy on her soul.
My little girl. Give me my little girl.
What are these papers? Victor, it looks like your hand.
Let me see. Why, they are yours.
Victor?
These are diagrams, equations, university work. What are they doing here?
It seems they're from my journal.
Well, where's your journal?
I don't know. I lost it. I don't know where it is.
Let him go, Elizabeth. Let him go.
Some say he's gifted. I say he's touched.
Sound the bell. My daughter is dead.
Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Show yourself, you monstrous thing! Good heavens. Muscular coordination. Hand and eye. Perfect tissue. The suitors have felt. I failed to make it handsome. But I gave it strength. Grace. What an achievement! Unsurpassed scientific endeavor. The madness of the night, the heat, the swift, the infusions. The moment I saw it crawl towards me. And I.
You ran away.
What?
You abandoned me.
It speaks.
Yes, Frankenstein. It speaks.
You know my name. My journal.
Why did you abandon me?
I was terrified. What had I done?
You built a man and given him life.
No, I've come to take it away.
Oh, have you?
I've come to kill you.
Kill me? Then why did you create me?
Prove I could.
So you make sport with my life?
I'm the cause of science! You were my greatest experiment. But an experiment that has gone wrong. An experiment that must be curtailed.
Be still, genius. I have a request.
You can't have requests.
Oh, but I can. Listen to me. It is your duty.
I've no duty to a murderer.
If I'm a murderer, you made me one.
You killed my little sister. You did, not me. I curse the day you drew breath. Since then, I've lived in darkness.
Is this the region? This the soil, the clime? Said then the last archangel. This is the seat that we must change for heaven. This mournful gloom for that celestial light.
That's Paradise Lost. You've read Paradise Lost?
I liked it.
Why? You saw yourself as Adam?
I should be Adam. God was proud of Adam. But Satan is the one I sympathize with. For like Satan, I was cast out, though I did no wrong. And when I see others happy and content, I can feel the bile rise in my throat. And it tastes like Satan's bile.
This is remarkable. You are educated, and you have memory.
Yes, and I use it to remember being hunted like a rat, running from human places, finding refuge in the woods. I use it to remember being beaten and whipped, and I was good, and I wanted to be good.
Why did you kill Willa?
I wanted to see you, and you came. Would you have come otherwise? If I had killed half of Ingolstadt, would you have come?
No one show you kindness?
There was an old lady. She taught me many things. But she was blind. She never saw my face. She never knew I looked like this! After a year had gone by, and she described to me the seasons, and I had seen them go around 1, 2, 3, 4. After I was 1 year old, she said they'd take me in. The son and his wife, a beautiful wife.
What happened?
You know what happened.
What did you do?
I burned them in a fire.
Do you feel no remorse?
Remorse? When I walk through a village, the children throw stones. When I beg for food, they lose their dogs. What is the function of remorse?
Sorry.
Sorry. You're sorry. You caused this! This is your universe! Frankenstein, here is my request. I wish to be part of society, but no human being will associate with me. But one of my own kind, one just as deformed and horrible, she would understand, she would...
What?
I want a female, built like me.
A female?
You alone have the power to...
Create another brute? Another monster? No, I will not.
It is my right!
You have no rights. You're a slave. You want me to build you a female so the pair of you can be wicked together? No, I will not. Torture me as much as you like. I will never consent.
I will not torture you. I will reason with you. Isn't that what we do? Have a dialogue?
There's no dialogue with killers.
Yes, you'd kill me if you could. Why, you have just tried. So why is your killing justified, but mine is not?
I won't argue with you. I'm halfway up a mountain debating with the...
a living creature!
A nothing! A filthy mass of nothing! I am your master, and you should show respect!
The master has duties! You left me to die! I am not a slave! I am free. If you deny my request, I will make you my enemy. I will work at your destruction. I will dedicate myself, and I will not stop until I desolate your heart. I do not think what I ask is immoderate. A creature of another sex, but as hideous as I am. If you consent, we'll go to the wilds of South America and live in peace and build a little paradise, and no human being will see us again. What do you say?
I'm amazed. You've learned so much so fast.
Are you proud of me?
Proud? No.
Why not?
Because your logic is flawed.
Is it?
You say you'd go abroad and disappear. Yet you yearn to be accepted by society. Won't you grow tired of exile? Won't you try to live among people once more? Only to meet their detestation? Because that is what you'll meet with. But this time when you're on Wild, there'll be two of you. Double destruction. Why should I facilitate this?
Because I am lonely. Every creature has a mate. Every bird in the sky. Even you are to be married. Why do you deny me the things you allow yourself? A moment ago, you were amazed at my intellect, but now you harden your heart. Please, do not be inconsistent. I find it infuriating. All I ask is for the possibility of love.
Love?
Yes.
You think it's a possibility?
Yes!
For you?
A good man deserves it.
Are you a good man?
I would be. I would be.
I regret that you are lonely. I did not foresee
That I might have feelings.
You are an equation, a theorem. I confess it, a puzzle to be solved. But if you are sentient, and you will depart.
Frankenstein! If you give me a companion, I will quit Europe forever. I will vanish into the air. There will be no more destruction. I will be gone.
Will you swear to be peaceful?
Yes, I beg you to believe me.
If you were to give me your word that you'd leave here forever, never return, never. And if you were to swear, then swear solemnly.
I swear. I swear by the white snow, by the blue sky, by the fire of love that burns in my heart, that if you give me a companion, you will never have to look on me again, for as long as the world turns round.
You think it turns around?
Well, of course.
You must understand, the work is hard.
You alone can do it. You alone have the skill.
I alone, in the whole world, known to share the secret. Look, down there, do you see them? Little men, little lives.
Little houses, little men.
Pygmies. I'm different.
Yes, you are a king, the king of science. Build me a woman, please, a bride.
A bride should be beautiful. She should have shining hair and pretty eyes. She should not be hideous. She should be as lovely as possible.
Oh, yes.
A female, I haven't ever considered the question. There are differences of what? A temperament, humor, skill?
I don't know.
What are females good at?
I don't know.
What is challenge? If I could make something immaculate, something I could exhibit. Not a demon, but a goddess.
A goddess?
Yes. If she was indistinguishable from her, if she was perfect, imagine that. I may be damned, but I will attempt it.
You will comply with my request.
I will comply with your request. If you give me a word that you will leave.
I will. If you give me your word that you will do it. What is that for?
You shake it.
I shake it?
Take my hand. We seal the bargain.
Thank you. Thank you. My dreams come true. Go home and begin at once.
At home? I can't do this at my home.
Oh, why not? Oh, what happens at home?
Do this work in my father's house? No.
Then go where you need to. I will be watching.
post, sir.
Letters of condolence.
The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away.
I know, Clarice. I know. Out.
Victor, where have you been?
On the mountains on the Sea of Ice.
This is a house of death. It is no time to go adventuring.
Father, I must make a long journey. I leave today.
Today? But what about Willa?
She isn't coming. I must travel to England. Goodbye.
England? Why?
Work.
What work? For a year I have not seen you work. What is this work for which you must decamp to England?
Look, I don't expect you to understand, but
No, I do not understand. I do not believe that this work of yours is so important, and I order you to remain here for the funeral.
I have no intention of obeying you. I must go.
And your wedding?
It'll have to be postponed.
But Elizabeth...
Elizabeth will wait. I was in English taught 6 years. A little longer won't make much difference.
Victor, why are you so sad? When your mother was dying...
Don't bring her into this.
When your mother was dying, I gave her a promise that I would see you marry Elizabeth. That was my wife's last wish, that you might be happily married. You were such a sunny child, a carefree child, alert and inquisitive. The joy of our days. I came to believe that you would do great things, and that I would be proud of you. Instead, we have this sullenness, this melancholy, this low fog of gloom. You flout my authority. You do not respect the codes by which we live. In short, you disappoint me. If you insist on leaving, I cannot stop you. But you may tell your fiancé yourself. Elizabeth! Where is the boy that I remember? He had bright eyes and a ready smile. Where is he, Victor? Where has he gone?
Your father tells me you're leaving us. Why, Victor? Why must you go to England?
Because in England, they're at the forefront of electrochemistry. I've heard of real breakthroughs by Vitalis, Galvanus. I must go and see for myself.
And for that, you'll put off our wedding?
Yes, it's critical to my experiments.
What are your experiments?
I'd say they're beyond a woman's scope.
If you think I'm going to marry someone who talks to me like that, think again. Which part might be beyond my scope?
All of it, actually.
Are you suggesting that I'm less intelligent than you?
Yes. I mean, less educated.
That's hardly my fault. I wasn't allowed to go to school. But I could learn. I could be your assistant.
What's voltaic pile? A latent jar, electric eggs.
You know perfectly well I don't know. What is a voltaic pile?
It's restoring electrostatic charge. You link several jars in a parallel, and with that
Oh,
you can...
please take me with you. It sounds so exciting.
I will first go to Oxford and spend many months in the university. Believe me, there's nothing exciting about that.
I don't care. I'll come.
I'll be in the library all day.
I'll be as quiet as a mouse. Let me come.
Subsequently, I'll travel to the islands of Scotland. A barren rock and ocean is an awful place, I'm told.
I don't care. We'll be together.
Elizabeth! It's no situation for a woman.
What, and you think this is? The world is turning, and I'm sitting in Switzerland watching it. I know it's picturesque, the mountains and the lake, but it's so quiet. It's oppressive, and the people are dull. I want to visit Paris, Rome, America. I want to talk to you about your work, about the world, about music, politics, everything.
I have no interest in music or politics.
Have you any interest in me? Victor, are you hiding something?
No.
But there is something on your mind. And I believe I know what it is. I believe I know what obsesses you.
You do?
Yes. You've given far too many hints that there's
What? That I what?
someone else. Victor, is there a girl in Ingolstadt? Are you in love with someone else?
No, I'm not in love with anybody else.
But you are constantly preoccupied, as if you are yearning to be with someone else.
No, it's you, Elizabeth. It's always been you. There's no one else, I promise.
Oh, Victor, I've been so lonely. I've been lonelier since you returned than when you were away. I often see a rainbow or a sunset, and I long to share it, but you're not with me. You're never with me. There's only one where there should be two. All I ask is to come with you and be at the center of things. I want your gravity, your volume, your mass, not an abstract. You.
I'm sorry. I must go alone.
Victor, what do you think love is?
I'll be back in 6 months.
That wasn't much of an answer.
Well, it's not exactly quantifiable, is it? I mean, what do you measure? The number of kisses?
You don't measure anything. You throw yourself in. It's like jumping from the rocks into the swirling pool. You drown. You drown in love.
I see. You drown.
Victor, may I ask you something? I want to have children. Do you want to have children?
Yes, of course.
Do you want to give me children?
Yes, Elizabeth, yes, I do.
I've waited and waited.
It'll soon be over. Just let me finish my work. If only I could tell someone about it.
Tell me! Please tell me!
I can't. I can't tell anyone. I wish I could, but I can't.
Then just kiss me. Tell me you'll give me children. Touch me. Feel my heart. Must you go? Must you? Can't you stay?
If only I could. But I can't. It's impossible.
Then go. And do your work and be brilliant. And when you're done, come home to me and be my husband and give me a dozen children.
You are beautiful. You will make a beautiful wife.
Victor, what am I, a specimen? Go.
Is the weather always like this?
Today's quite a nice day.
It isn't much of a crop. The roof is poor. Will you be all right here?
For my needs, it's fine. Your wife can bring me some food?
Aye, she can, but it's simple. Fish, mainly. We don't touch meat, do we, Rab? Unless it swims, we don't eat it.
Eggs, wheat eggs,
Aye, that's the exception. Eggs.
oatcakes, turnips.
All right. Where do you want it?
Set it down there. Thank you, gentlemen. Here's the price we agreed for the forage and 3 months' rent. But I'd be prepared to give you very much more, Ewan. If you could perform another service for me. My field of work, you see, is human anatomy, the human body. To progress in my research, I require certain materials. It's an unorthodox discipline, somewhat disapproved in academic circles. But you have my word, it's for the public good.
I don't like the sound of that.
Quiet, Rab. We don't move in epidemic circles. Go on, sir. It's illegal, I take it?
We're a long way from any court of law. The nights are dark, and in science, we keep our secrets.
What is it you want?
Body parts. Fresh.
He's a surgeon! I knew it! That's grave robbing.
We are Christians in the Orkney, sir. We don't rob the dead in their graves.
Yes, but the dead are dead, aren't they? They're not coming back. I don't subscribe to the view that it's unethical for medical research.
No, nor do we.
Will it be possible in the future, Rob? Shall we gain the upper hand over sickness and disease? Do you any idea what we shall be capable of if brilliant men were allowed to do their work?
This is not right.
Quiet, Rab. Now, I'll do nothing on my own island. But what is it exactly that you're after?
Have you heard of any young girl who's died very recently?
Aye, on Ronaldsea.
Not your kin?
No, not my kin.
Not diseased?
Drowned.
May God have mercy on her.
She was a fine-looking young miss. Rab liked her.
I did not.
You did.
Like the sister.
She was beautiful?
Not bad.
Good. Are you prepared to work to my exact specifications?
Well, Rab here can't read, but...
I can read.
Do him a drawing.
Look at you and...
Quiet. And do exactly as the gentleman here says.
How far away is one would say?
There's a bit sticking out.
Well, what is it?
I don't know. It's a girl.
Come on, push, laddie. She's in. I must say, you have strange taste, Rab. I find her rather skinny myself.
I said I like the sister. The sister was fatter. Look at you and... What's you going to do?
I don't know.
It's not right, Uncle Ewan.
As you said, they're dead. They're not coming back. Ready?
Yes.
Heave! Ah!
Have you got it?
Aye.
Good. Bring it to the boat. That's some of the first, Ewan.
Is it, sir?
Yes. I shall need a regular supply of eternal organs.
Very good, sir.
Organs?
Quiet, Rab. Meat for the dogs. Nothing we're not familiar with.
Was this how I was formed? Stolen at night from the wet soil, made out of meat for the dogs. Even I can feel the disgust. Will he fashion me a beauty from this filth? And will I want her stinking of death? I hunger for knowledge, but the more I learn, the more I discover how much I do not know. I feel stupid, a child. It was better when I knew nothing, when I had no questions, questions whirling like the wind. It was better when I howled in the woods.
Come.
Here you are.
Thank you, Ewan. Thank you for all of your assistance. That'll be the last.
Will you be leaving our island soon?
Soon.
Did we do you good service?
Excellent service, yes.
Was the food all right?
The food was unbelievable.
Sir, you're not looking too marvelous if you don't mind my saying.
I'm tired, that's all. But my work's nearly finished, and I think I can say I've excelled.
Lovely to hear, sir. Farewell to sickness and disease, eh?
Goodbye, Ewan.
Goodbye, sir.
Well,
So how do you do it? How do you bring dead things to life? Is it easy?
no, it's hard. It's some kind of miracle.
Well, tell me your secret. When did you start?
At school.
Did you bring the teachers to life? That would be a real miracle.
School was so boring, but I wanted to find out how things exist, why things exist. Not absurd divinity, idiotic music, the laws of existence. So I began to read the forbidden books. Agrippa, Paracelsus.
Oh, the alchemists.
Yes. They were true men of science. They mapped the heavens, tracked the course of the stars, classified the air we breathe, the circulation of our blood. All modern medicine comes from them. I, too, was to penetrate nature, to lay bare her deepest mysteries. So I studied mathematics, experimented with galvanism.
What's that?
You induce spasms, an inanimate fresh from a current from a chloride battery,
Great.
where a zinc plate is laid with a solution of ammonium chloride. And as I watched it arc between bismuth and autonomy, I found myself asking, where does the principle of life, the actual spark of life itself, where does it come from?
It comes from God.
Yes, but only God?
I don't know.
Can man be a god?
I don't know.
I had to find out. I believed that to examine the causes of life, one had to begin with death. So I went to dissections, but they were too clinical, too after the fact. So off to the graveyards I went.
Ah, Victor, yeah.
I watched flesh rot in the soil. I watched worms eat eyes. I watched maggots chew at the tissue of the brain. I went to executions, charnel houses. The specificity of the moment, the annihilation of the spark. Until suddenly, months later, fever of creativity, I found I could identify and replicate the prime causes of life.
Well, what is it?
I can't tell that, Willow. You're only little.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. I've traveled where no man has traveled. I wonder how far it can go. I can create people, Willa. Living people. Look at me. I breathe the breath of God.
And will they reproduce?
What?
The females, will they have uteruses? Will they breed? How quickly will they breed? How fast is the cycle? How many in a litter?
Willa?
50? 100? 1,000? And the children. If they breed, will the children, will they do your bidding?
What are you saying?
Well, you are their king. Will they do as you tell them? Or will they be bad, like the one who killed me?
Frankenstein! Where is she?
She is here.
Show me, genius.
Wait.
Oh, look.
Isn't she fine?
Oh, she is beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, her work is so detailed. The hair on her arms, the curve of her hips.
She's perfect. A perfect wife.
Frankenstein, I admire you.
I can't give it to you.
Why not?
How do I know what will happen? If I bring her fully to life, I didn't know about you. How dangerous you'd be. How can I know about her?
Sir, if it is possible for me to overcome my disgusting origins, then she, my wife, can do the same.
And if she doesn't?
But she will. I will teach her morality, as DeLacy taught me.
But you have someone to live as an outcast. Supposing she prefers the town.
She has no choice. We go to Argentina.
But what if she refuses to accept a bargain made before she was even created? Come on, use your brain. She might reject you. She might abhor the sight of you. She might take one look at you and run. She might say she wants to live with a man, not a monster.
Stop talking! You are cruel!
But look at her. Exquisitely constructed, don't you agree? Look at her cheeks, her lips. Who would not desire her? What if she were to abandon you? What if she were to find someone else? One of your species, the only one of your species. The only one to take your bet. How would you react?
I would run mad if she leaves me.
It's a risk then, isn't it?
No! Because I will give her such adoration, such devotion that she will never want to leave.
So it's a risk I should take.
You must! You must! She is mine, please.
Are you saying you will protect her?
No harm will come to her. I will be there.
Are you saying you will love her?
Yes, I am.
Because love's not something one can teach nor learn. You either feel it in your soul.
Yeah, I do. I do, Master. I love her. I do.
Are you telling me you have a soul?
I beg you to believe me.
How does it feel to be in love?
It feels like all the life is bubbling in me and spilling from my mouth. It feels like my lungs are on fire and my heart is a hammer and that I can do anything in the world. Anything in the world.
Is that how it feels?
Yes. Bring her to life. And I will cherish her forever.
Good. Those were the words I was waiting to hear. You have shown me of some grasp of the emotion we call love. Now, be patient. I will complete her. But you can help me. We will not send her into the world like this. We will clothe her as a queen.
A queen?
Yes, go to my trunk. It contains some clothes, my fiancé's. Select the finest for your bride. I will call you when you need it.
Oh, clothe her in silk and lace. I'll give her velvet and pearls. We will walk together in the Garden of Eden with my angelic Eve. I will be Adam, and she will be Eve. And all memory of hell will melt like snow.
What do you know of the power of love? It is irrational, a pool of unreason, anarchic, versatile, gratuitous, above all mad, uncontrollable millions of you on earth coupling, procreating. No, there will be one of your species, and that is how you will stay.
Awake, my fairest, my spouse, awake.
She will never awake.
Frankenstein, you broke your word. You may expect me again.
Good Lord, what is that? Victor, open the door!
Father,
What in God's name is this place?
Father, you came.
Victor, you were gone too long. We were worried.
But you don't know what I've done.
You're safe. I've come to take you home.
Elizabeth, I must marry Elizabeth at once. At once.
Please, help me get him on the boat.
Aye. Take it. Destroy it. Promise me you will destroy it.
Your journal?
Yes, no one must ever read it again. Burn it. Give me your word. Your word as a magistrate. It will be destroyed.
I give you my word. Now come home.
What did he say he was doing here? You! Speak, man!
Medical research, as he said, sir.
Medical research? God help us.
Listen, you can still hear the bells ringing over the water.
So you can.
Many congratulations, mistress. It was a splendid day.
Thank you. Please get me ready for bed.
Yes, mistress.
I want to look beautiful.
Yes, mistress.
Then maybe he'll want to...
I'm sure he will.
He never touches me. He never comes near. He barely spoke to me after the service.
Well, he has always been peculiar.
But what have I done wrong, Clarice?
You've done nothing, mistress. Men, you know, they're as nervous as we are on their wedding night. A lot of them have no experience whatsoever.
I'm not nervous.
I know you're not nervous, mistress. Yet, you don't know what to expect, do you? It can be quite a shock. Some ladies never get used to it at all, to be perfectly honest. Oh, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Here we are, mistress. You'll look as pretty as a picture.
Where is he?
He'll be along shortly, mistress. You wait and see. Yeah, having a glass or two, probably, if he's anything like my husband. Come along, mistress. Let's pop you into bed.
First, I must pray. That's all.
Good night, mistress. God bless.
Victor!
Report!
We patrol the terrace and the roof. There are others down by the lake.
Good. Wait for me outside. I'll join you presently.
Victor, what is going on?
I should have told you before.
Yes, I think you should.
One of my experiments, you may find this hard to credit, and there's little time to explain, but the simple fact is I built a man.
You did what?
I built a man and succeeded at animating him.
Say that again?
I built a man!
Animating him? You mean bringing him to life?
Yes, my creature, I brought him to life.
Your creature?
You don't believe me.
I do. I do. If you say you've built some sort of creature, then yes, I do believe you. What is it, like a puppet?
No, it's a functioning man, a brute of a man.
This is ridiculous. You are telling me that you have created some sort of man with your electric eggs, presumably? And it, what? It does what?
It pursues me.
Victor, you've been very ill. In Scotland, You had a nervous collapse.
Look, there is a thing out there, and it wants to destroy me. I've lured it here, now I must act. I must kill him before he kills me.
What do you mean you have lured it here?
I knew he would come for the
For the wedding? Did you send him an invitation? Victor, he wasn't on the list.
Elizabeth, please, this is serious!
You're asking me to believe that you have created some sort of monster?
Yes.
Why?
I beg your pardon?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I had a vision of perfection. I followed nature into her lair and stripped her of her secrets. I did it, Elizabeth, I did it!
I've never doubted your brilliance.
I've done it. I've beaten death.
But if you wanted to create a living thing, then...
Exactly, that's exactly what I wanted to do.
Then why not just give me children? We could have married years ago.
That's not the same, I'm talking about science!
No, you are talking about pride! You are trying God's work, is that what you're telling me? And it has gone awry.
Look, in you, I found paradise. But the apple is eaten, we can't go back.
You've meddled with the natural order of things, all because you worship the gods of electricity and gas. What is wrong with you men?
I will kill this thing that I so foolishly made. And then I will come back to you.
But don't go. Don't go. Hold me, please.
Time for that when this is over. I will try to love you, Elizabeth.
Victor!
Don't scream! I will not hurt you. Don't scream. Can you guess who I am, Elizabeth? But he didn't tell you what I looked like, did he? Are you curious, Elizabeth? Do not scream. I will release you. Now, turn around and look at me. I need your help. I have a grievance.
Victor did this?
Do you think he's clever?
A genius.
Oh, yes, that's right.
What is your name?
Oh, a name. What a luxury that would be. He didn't give me one. Here. Touch. What do you feel, Elizabeth?
Heat.
And here.
A heartbeat.
Just like yours.
You say you have a grievance?
Madam, your husband is a good man. But he does not keep his word. If you had a child and it looked like me, would you abandon it?
I would never abandon a child.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
No matter how hideous.
I'm sure.
He did. He left me because I look like this. Because I am different.
If Victor has treated you poorly, then I shall speak to him. You may count on that.
Isn't he coming to bed?
Because he must learn that he has to take responsibility for his actions, and that we must
Surely
always...
he desires you on your wedding night.
And that we must always stand up for the disadvantaged.
No, absolutely. Give voice to the oppressed. Will you put my case?
What is it you want?
I did not ask to be born. But once born, I will fight to live. All life is precious, even mine. He promised to give me the one thing I lack, the one thing I need to be content. I want a friend. That is all.
be your friend. If you'll let me.
You will?
If you need help, then let's see what we can do.
Please, sit with me. I will not hurt you, I promise. I am educated. I know the difference between right and wrong.
Incredible. You are quite extraordinary. Do you know that?
Me?
Yes, you.
Perhaps I am a genius too.
Perhaps you are. What are you good at?
I am good at the art of assimilation. I have watched and listened and learned. At first, I knew nothing. But then I studied the ways of man. I learned how to hate, how to ruin, how to debase, how to humiliate. And at the feet of my master, I learned the highest of all human skills. The skill no other creature owns. I finally learned how to lie.
Lie?
Tonight, I have met someone perfect. Thank you for trying to understand. But he broke his word, so I break mine. I am truly sorry, Elizabeth.
What do you...
Elizabeth! No! That was good. Go on. Shoot me. Kill me.
Sir?
Pick her up. Bring her to my rooms.
Sir, she's dead.
Carry her.
But sir, she's gone.
I can bring her back, Clarice. I can bring her back. Quickly. She is still warm. She has lost no blood. I have the equipment. Quickly, there!
Sir, you must prevent him.
Victor! Victor, what have you done? You are still ill. Stop this at once.
She's dead, sir. Quite dead.
Oh, my dear Elizabeth. Did he kill her?
No, I...
Keep her on the bed and cover her.
Now! I can bring her back.
What do you mean?
I mean to resurrect her. Trust me.
What are you saying?
He's gone mad, sir.
I'm not mad. I have powers beyond your comprehension. How dare you call me mad?
Victor, this is not godly. I cannot bear it.
You! Whenever you look behind you, I will be there.
Restrain him. What have you done? First Willa, now Elizabeth? Death is everywhere. Your mind is disordered. It's...
My mind is superb. It's superb.
Take him away. I can't look at him. He's monstrous.
Sir, be still.
What have I brought into the world?
You did your best.
I failed.
My heart is black. It stinks. My mind is filled with dreams of beauty. now a furnace of revenge. 3 years ago, when I was born, I laughed with joy at the heat of the sun. I wept at the call of the birds. The world was a cornucopia to me. Now, it is a waste of ice and snow. The master becomes the slave, the father, the son. I have led him through Tartary and Russia. I've led him past the Black Sea. I have led him past Archangel and out onto the ice. We go north, always north. His dogs are dead. His supplies exhausted. But we have a compact we must keep. He lives for my destruction, and I live to lead him on. Frankenstein! Come! I used to have dreams. I once dreamt that we were hiking together under a glorious sky. We would walk together and talk together. He would teach me how to live, mistakes to avoid, how to woo a girl. For these things I came to him, but he turned me away. Why? Why did he turn me away? Here he comes. Oh, what is the matter? Do you feel cold? Do you feel forsaken? Come, great explorer. There is seal meat, explorer's food. Come. You wanted power. Look at you. You wanted immortality. Look at you. Why did you treat me like a criminal?
You killed my wife.
You killed mine. Those who drove me from their doors, they're criminal. Or are they virtuous Christians, and I, a sinner, to be cast out? Where's the logic in that? It is insulting in its stupidity. What fool said that prejudice could be overcome?
You brought it upon yourself.
Have I? How? How did I? Did I ask to be born? To be made from some muck in a sack? I am different. I know I am different. I have tried to be the same, but I am different. Why can I not be who I am? Why does humanity detest me? The only one to show pity was Elizabeth. Lovely Elizabeth! Up we go on to the pole. Let's find the source of the magnets. Let's make some discoveries. Bring light to the darkness. What do you say? Up! Up! Master? Please, do not say you are dead already, Master. Surely you have more stamina than this. Why, we've hardly started. Please, Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You and I, we are one. While you live, I live. And when you are gone, I must go too, Master. What is death? What does it feel like? Can I die? Frankenstein, will you forgive me my cruelty? Please, say you forgive me. I have driven on. I cannot stop. The moon draws me on. The solitary moon. We can only go forward. We cannot go back. The wine. The wine. Master, it's good wine. Drink. Drink. All I wanted was your love. I would have loved you with my whole heart. Oh, my poor creator. Master, you do love me? You do?
You know what love is.
I will teach you.
Yes. You understand it better than I. Is it you have a soul? And I none.
I don't know. Let's debate.
Every chance I had at love, I threw away. Every piece of human warmth I shred to pieces. Hatred is what I understand. Nothingness, despair. I am finished. It's you draw me on. It's you I desire. Go on. Walk on. You must be destroyed.
Good boy! That's the spirit. Come, bring my miserable line to an end. Come, scientist. Destroy your creation. Come!